Hi. We got anybody on? It'll take, we got one person. I know it's a little early for this, especially for the people on the West Coast. But I got a free day and we're rocking. We're going to rock it with something cool. Now, I got this, guys, 2 or 3 days ago. I was going to do a video a few times, but today's the day. We had some rain. It was cloudy. But today, Thursday, we're rocking. All right. So you can, yeah. All right. So, guys, now obviously this is a promotional type of setup here that DeWalt has probably sent out to like 30 people. All right. And you probably might have seen it. You might have seen pictures on Instagram. But we're going to kind of go a little bit close into detail on it. Some of this, all this is available now. I also wanted to check with DeWalt to make sure that I can show this, even though we know this was all going to be coming out within the next couple weeks. We talked about the $99 deal over at Home Depot, Bare Tool. So without any further ado, and I like doing these unboxings kind of with you. And again, the only thing I did, guys, was open the box. Okay? I opened the box and I looked to see what was inside. That's it. I didn't take them out of there. Didn't do anything funny like that. All right, so here we got a Tough System 2.0 box. All right, I don't know. Like I said, this is kind of like a promotional type of thing. Not bad. We'll keep that, Home Depot. And then they got like this. Yeah. So will something like this come out or be offered by DeWalt? My honest opinion is, if it is, it's not going to be kind of right away. Now, obviously, it's not going to have the Home Depot sticker, all right? But, again, these are kind of promotional. I guess you got the cat was all over this, type of display here. So, obviously, the Tough System 2.0 box, all right? I think they're great. A big improvement over the 1.0. Okay, that should be it. All right, so see this foam, guys. Now I hope all the companies, well, I hope DeWalt does this, but when you kind of got to make you heard me talk about this before, guys, and I probably talked about it a year and a half ago, is I wish that, whether it's DeWalt, Milwaukee, or, Makita, with their box, I guess maybe Bosch with the L box, but I wouldn't really expect anything from Bosch right now. But I would like them to have these cut foam inserts, okay, are ready for the tools. Now, obviously, it's not going to be something where you can, call them and order it. Yeah, I want a spot for like the multi-tool. Then I want a spot, for my impact wrench, and then, for my drill driver, something basic where at least you can have, your impact driver, maybe a drill driver, and even if they left a spot kind of open for you to, put that third or fourth tool in. But I like these cut out inserts in these foam, because, not that it's really hard to kind of do them, yourself. But I find over time, pulling the tool in and out, it really kind of, and if you have like a piece that you kind of, didn't cut so well, just a small little thing there. So let's start with the impact driver real quick. All right. And I mean, these are really in there too. That's what's cool about it. And look, you got your little belt clip. All right, so here is the new atomic impact driver. All right, take a seat. You can go a little lower. Yeah. All right. As you can see, really, really compact. Obviously now the smallest impact on the market. People have asked me, what do I think about this, as far as, the XR series. I honestly expect an XR series impact driver to come out. All right. Um, put a battery on her. But, I don't expect really too much difference um, from the XR, except obviously the internals might be different, a little bit more IPM, a little bit more RPM. I think that's what they're going to do. It might be a little bit bigger just to kind of, you know, be a little bit different, maybe to show a little difference between the two. But um, great impact, again, for $99 bare tool. And obviously it's brand new. We're going to see all different types of, you know, I don't want to say just sales, but we're going to see a whole bunch of different kits, a whole bunch of, just different types of sales on this with different types of tools. Eventually it's going to be in like some 5 tool combos, different configurations is what I'm trying to say. They are going to have it obviously as a kit, but side, I'll show you the Gen 1 version so you can kind of see a comparison. Okay. So, I mean, really a major difference. And, all of us have known about this guy's doing his freaking, there's like 2 leaves on the ground. My neighbor across the street is a wackadoo. There's like 1 leaf on the ground. He's got the backpack blower out. All right. So anyway, we all know about this impact driver, right? This is obviously your Gen 1. But when it came out, Atomic is supposed to be, a subcompact line. And it was really the size of like the 886, the 885, the 887. And, that brushless, didn't really have a name that they were selling at Amazon and Lowe's. It was basically the same size as that. Now you had a little bit more torque, right? So you have 1,700 inch-pounds here. But now you're going, obviously, and I love the back. Look at the back. Look at that. That's real nice. That's very nice. All right. So, not too much difference with this one. No selector, but we saw this a lot. The DCF 809. Okay. Packaged $99 with a battery during the holidays. 2 batteries this year. And if this works for you guys, it ain't like this is ultra big. And, now we've gotten to a point, all right, where if you go any smaller, it's ridiculous. All right, this is really, this is perfect. And that Milwaukee's just itching to come out with another one. And I guarantee you they're already working on their Gen 4 or Gen 5 impact driver. But really nice, compact, like I said. Here's your selector, which I like. Very basic. You hear me always talk about it, and I hated that Milwaukee's selector that's up here. And I had water in it, and I could never get to mode number 2, and it would shut off. I don't need that. Just give me a basic switch, right? 1, 2, 3. All right. And that's the thing too. I think we're going to see with the XR, if they do it, is you'll see an auto mode, right? You might see a couple more modes, maybe like 2 modes in like an auto mode, right? That we're seeing a lot, like Rigid doing and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I mean, for $99, you're going to be able to get the smallest impact really on the market. 1,800 inch-pounds. This is mode 1. Wow, putting out some air. Mode 2. Wow. So that is pretty quick. I'm surprised. Actually, you know what? See, that's where a lot of, I want to apologize because I'm looking at this thing and they sent a sheet out and it wasn't even right, and it wasn't DeWalt. I got it from Acme, and I got it from Home Depot. So I got to apologize right off the bat. Okay, so as soon as I click this, as soon as I went like this, I'm like 3,200. No, that's not going to work. That's about 32. That's about 32 IPM, 3,200 IPM. That is, look at that collet. Look at that collet moving. All right, so I just looked at it. We got 3,800 IPM. All right, so again, 3,800, definitely the max that I would want to go. You know, like I said earlier in this video, you know, 3,800. I want to say the Makita is like 36, or it could be 3,800 too, but 3,800 is definitely where I would top this out at. Yeah, everything else is right, except you got 3,250 RPM. So, and you know what? Someone else sent me a picture, and they asked me if this had a selector, and one of these did not have a selector. So, to be honest with you, I don't know if they're gonna have two atomic impact drivers, because somebody actually sent me a couple pictures of this, and there was no selector. And obviously when I opened the box and I saw a selector, I was very happy. So maybe the 3,200 is for the non-selector atomic. I didn't see in the picture from Home Depot the $99 promotion, if in the picture there was a selector or not. That's definitely interesting, because again, I don't think they would mess up on the specs so much like that. And as soon as I went like that, I'm like, that is not no 3,200 IPM. All right, so you do have 3,800 here. You know, they don't really tell us much, guys. I wish like they would give you a spec sheet. Maybe there's something online. But obviously you got their 3-mode light. You do obviously have that on your Gen 1 model as well. But again, 3,800 IPM, 1,825 inch-pounds, and that might not even be right. That might be for that non-selector one, or I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if there is a non-selector one. I'm kind of in the dark here to a degree, but you got 3,200 RPM, okay, max. On mode 2, it's 2,800, and on mode 1, it's 1,000. All right, so 1,000, 2,800, 3,250. All right, doesn't say anything about IPM, but here is your brand new atomic impact driver. Again, really nice grip. If you're, you know, you like DeWalt tools, it's that same grip, and you kind of know when you pick up a DeWalt impact driver, just, you know, just has that feel to it. All right, very lightweight. Obviously, if they do come out with a kit, it's going to come out probably with two amp hour batteries, not these 1.5s. But you know, that's pretty much it. Looks like you have a nice 15-second delay on here. All right, we'll try it. We'll count down, kind of. At least this guy's got his blower out. There's like 3 leaves out. I might ram him. I got this new little bike. That's 15 seconds at least. I mean, this light does not want to shut down. I should have counted that. That might be 20 seconds. All right, so that's our atomic. All right, we got the impact drivers next, okay? Again, these are going to be available, if not now, very soon. Obviously, we know the promotion. And I'm going to look into that impact driver. You got your belt clips on the bottom. And again, I like these inserts. These foam inserts that are already kind of cut out. And they're just awesome. I wish someone would kind of come out with them. You know, again, you can't be too crazy with it, but all right. And if you notice the selector, a little bit different on these suckers. All right, so here is your 3/8, okay, and here is your 1/2 inch. So I'll put them a little bit closer. All right, super compact. If you want to know, this is the Atomic Gen 1 impact driver. Okay, these are actually smaller than their atomic impact driver. All right, obviously, and I'll tell you, man, weight wise, not that much difference. I mean, not that much difference at all. Okay. Um, what's great about these two guys is obviously you got a lot of versatility, um, and both really kind of have the same specs. It's really just the anvil that is different. Both have 3,550 IPM. Okay. Um, obviously, both are exactly the same size. All right, except for the anvil. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, I'm really impressed. Let's start with the 3/8 here. And I'm going to have a video where... Huh? Have you got your knee pads? Everybody's asking you, Chad. Do I have my what? Knee pads. Milwaukee knee pads. What's that? Milwaukee. A Milwaukee e-pass? No knee. Oh, my Milwaukee knee pads for free? I didn't get them yet. No. Nobody. Oh, nobody has? I don't even know if they send them to me now. No, they would probably send them to me. No, I didn't get their knee pads though. Oh, that would be great right now, to be honest with you. I might have to get my rigid knee pads that somebody sent me. All right, so here are the impact wrenches, guys. Okay, super compact. I mean, you know what separates these guys? If you're looking at a really, these are compact impact wrenches, guys. If you look at Milwaukee's, okay, they are basically the same size as these. All right. Yeah, I want to say the same size. And obviously Milwaukee now has the tri-mode lights that they kind of took from DeWalt. I think DeWalt was the first to have these. We've seen them with rigid as well. But the difference between this and the Milwaukee, now again, we have so many hacks with that Milwaukee right now. But with this one, you're getting substantially more power. Okay, you're getting around 500 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque, where with the Milwaukee, right, their brand new 18-volt compact, you're looking at 250. It's the same exact specs as their 12-volt version. All right, that's why a lot of people are not buying that impact wrench. A lot of people are going straight to that mid-torque. And it's a shame because it's not a bad, it's very comfortable. It is so much more comfortable to use than that mid-torque. Obviously the mid-torque ain't that uncomfortable. I mean, but it's just so much more comfortable when you can use something like this. Now, you're getting over 300 foot-pounds of fastening torque and 500 pounds of nut-busting torque with something this size, guys. It's absolutely incredible. All right, so obviously same, and they haven't changed the design really of any of their stuff. So if you like DeWalt, their handle, their feel, their grip, they didn't change that at all. And I doubt they're going to change that if they do come out with, we'll talk about the impact driver. If they come out with an XR, impact driver, I don't think they're going to change anything because they kind of have the feel, the grip of the tool, the comfortability just down. All right. And again, once you kind of have a DeWalt in your hand, you kind of know it. But obviously, they kind of really upgraded this Selector. They kind of got a little high tech here. All right, so obviously you got mode 1, mode 2. All right, this is your light. See how the light, wow, I think it has different brightnesses. All right, so look at the light. I'm gonna hit it once. Now I'm gonna hit it again. Yes. So you got two different, I mean, this is crazy. This is like, yeah, you want it on low light? All right, there we go. Highlight. You want highlight? Let's zoom it up. All right, so you got two different, you got a high and a low with the brightness of the light, which is really awesome. And again, a lot of people use these now as kind of like flashlights. and it saves you from having to carry, you know, a flashlight in certain situations. You know, maybe, you know, you're a plumber or something, you kind of are electrician. You know, you can just leave this with the light on, and this isn't on a delay. All right, if you press the button, all right, it's gonna stay on. Okay, it ain't like you got to hit the trigger. All right, it should stay on. I hope it should stays on. Um, but obviously you got those 3 lights. You got this nice rubber around the anvil here. Just awesome. Yeah, the light hasn't shut off. But this one had, the impact driver had like a 20-second delay, man. It was pretty crazy. Going another size difference between the impact driver and the impact wrench. All right. It just really goes to show you how small this impact driver is, guys. Super compact. That spec thing is really, you know, you do research and you find out that it's not, you know, so I don't know. It kind of is making me think. I'm sorry to go back to the impact driver here, but I'm wondering if there's going to be 2 versions of this. Because I'm telling you, it said 3,200 RPM. No, 2,800 RPM, 3,200 IPM. And I thought that was kind of small. I shouldn't have listened. I should have, you know, but they don't tell you from DeWalt. But anyway, you know, great impact. We're going to obviously see this in action. All right. We'll do something with it. I'm going to do it right after this. I don't want to do it live because I have very, you know, spotty service. But, you know, obviously with your Selector, it's the same with the 1/2 inch. And we'll do full reviews on this. This is just an unboxing, guys. This is not any type of review. Just really quick, because I know a lot of you guys want to get this impact driver that are DeWalt fans. Okay? And I want you to see the difference between these two size-wise. All right? And obviously, function-wise. Again, I don't know. I'm definitely intrigued if there's going to be 2 different models of this, one without a selector, one with, but I don't think the specs would be that different. It just wouldn't make sense to me that in the production of these you would kind of have, you know, 2 different motors. You know, with Milwaukee and their brushless impact driver, the one with the selector and the one that's $99 every Christmas, they're basically identical in every way except for the selector. I don't think that they would do that. I think this is really the only one that they have. And I don't know, something might have happened where I just got some wrong info, but we know what it is now. So all you have to do is look at your impact driver. But so, you know, these things are great, guys. Again, I did a video on these already, and we went over all the specs. All right. Again, you got a 1/2 inch. I think they also offer these with detent pins. So there's going to be 4 models. So you got your hog rings. All right. And you're also going to have detent pins as well available. Obviously, you got 2 different tightening modes here as well. I'll show you on the 3/8. All right. So, all right. So this is basically kind of an auto mode. See how it shuts down? So this will basically do it, tighten something hand tight. Then if you want to get your torque wrench out, you know, to set your torque specifically. All right. And you might have 2 different auto modes. And let's see. All right, so actually, when you use this mode in reverse, so if you're taking a lug nut off, okay, let me show you. Okay, it kind of loosens the bolt and shuts down. All right, so you don't have the bolt kind of flying off. Now, I've kind of seen these both ways with some of these companies where they do the same thing. All right. But then if you use it in forward, so you want to tighten your lug nut, it probably, even though it's spinning this fast, I mean, I don't know. That's why there's certain models and brands that kind of their auto mode works kind of the same way. Um, there's only one way to find out when we try this. But again, this is not because my kid is going to kill me because he's got a lot going on today and I got him filming me. All right, so you got two different modes, you know, basically auto modes here. All right, then you got mode 1. All right, a low, and then you got, oh, hit the light, a high. Now, I would have liked, you know, I think we're all kind of used to having 3 modes. But, I mean, isn't it really a big deal? You know, obviously, when you're working with something, you know, 500 foot-pounds max and, you know, 300, you can kind of control it a lot with your auto mode, right? To kind of, you know, fill in the gap that, you know, that second mode is kind of not filling. Now, I like to have 3 modes, but again, with something with only this much, you know, obviously this is a compact. This isn't even a mid-torque, guys. This is a compact, and, you know, you're looking at pretty much the same, you know, a little bit less, guys. You're talking probably 20% less than their mid-torque. Now, are they going to come out with a brand new mid-torque as well? I would say yes. I don't think it's going to come out this year, but it might. I mean, they have this big event coming on, guys. I'm so upset that I'm not going to be able to attend it. I'm really upset about it, to be honest with you. But I couldn't make it this year. But they are, like I said, unleashing a lot of, you know, new tools, guys. So you're good. I appreciate it, buddy. Go do what you got to do. All right. So that's basically a wrap here. I just wanted to do a quick unboxing. Well, I don't know what's going on with you guys. Again, I don't think this is going to be something. I mean, I could be wrong, guys. I don't know. I know DeWalt has so much stuff planned. I mean, I get so many emails from them, and they're very excited about these new releases, guys. I mean, these just, I mean, this Impact, you know, again, the Atomic line is a subcompact line, and it's a line, you know, that we've seen the price of the tools, for most part, really not be over $100. All right, now again, the one-handed reset might be $149, but it's always on sale for 99 bucks. Even that circular saw, you know, I've seen it for $99. You know, obviously that's the one tool that's kind of, you know, $129, right? But if you look at, you know, yeah, I want to show you really quick just the size difference, because I know a lot of you guys rock with their 12 volt. I mean, this is the size, and this is a 1/2 inch. I'll show you the 3/8. All right. I mean, that's incredible. I'm sorry, it keeps on. I mean, this is the size. It's actually a little bit smaller, okay, than their 12 volt. All right. Now, this, we know about the 12 volt. People either have a love or hate relationship with this. I use it probably more than any 12 volt, only because it's just so much more comfortable than Milwaukee's. Now, obviously, Milwaukee crushes this in power, and I'm going to be honest with you, you know, they say that this has like 200 foot-pounds of torque. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's with a really small fastener. But I love the light. Look at that. But, you know, this was 99. I think, no, I spent $79 on this kit. If you guys remember, I did that deal at Acme Tools. You only got one battery, all right? But you got one battery, you got this, a charger, and a bag for $79 for a brushless little Impact with a selector. You know, some people love it. Some people, you know, if you're a DeWalt fan, you're gonna love it. You know, but to go to something that is 3/8, and I'm gonna, like I said, you probably got 140 foot-pounds with this. Okay, you're going up to 500, man, with something that is actually a little bit smaller. All right. And yeah, I've noticed that even DeWalt, they kind of don't do the 3 different modes with their selector, torque wise, anyway. All right, because I think they're 12 volt here. I know they're heavy duty, or the heavy duty, we'll call it, impact wrench, that only has 2 modes. And I want to say their mid torque also only has 2 modes, but this has a high and a low. And you know, like I said, this one doesn't, I could have a bad apple here. I actually talked about that when I did a couple of videos on this one. But who knows? I could have a bad apple there. But, you know, guys, DeWalt is really stepping up the game here. You know, it's kind of ridiculous to a degree that, you know, what I'm that you got to go kind of. Now, I think this is like awesome. This is absolutely like the perfect, and I love how like this lines up with your thumb now. It's absolutely like, I've never seen an impact driver like this. All right, with the feel of it. I mean, if you're really trying to kind of push get one in, I mean, it's unbelievable. Usually you can't do that because you're, you know, the back of the tool. But I love how, yep, exactly. Now, like, is Milwaukee going to try to beat this by being smaller? You know, listen, yeah, I think that's what Milwaukee did. Milwaukee plays to specs a lot of the time. And obviously, a lot of people like that because they could say, oh, I got the most powerful impact. I got the Milwaukee fuel. But again, to have like 4,200 IPM, or it might even have like 4,300. I can't remember. But, you know, exactly. Yep. But, yep, no doubt. These are absolutely phenomenal. But obviously a huge upgrade to DeWalt and their impact wrenches. Again, you're talking almost double the amount of power with the DeWalt compacts over the Milwaukee compacts. All right. Again, looking at around 500 foot-pounds. The Milwaukee 250, the same exact torque as the 12 volt, the old, you know, got to be 3 or 4 year old stubby. I'm surprised they didn't really, you know, create a difference for the 18 volt versus the 12. Like, why, if you have the 12 volt, right, the 12 volt stubby, why would you buy the 18 volt stubby unless, you know, you don't want to deal with the battery difference? They should have gave that at least 300, 350. I think they really, because it's a shame, if you want my opinion, because it is really a comfortable, probably one of their best impact wrenches out there, but it just does not have enough torque to kind of separate it, you know, not only from their 12 volt version, but other companies, you know, compact offerings. All right. So again, you're going to be able to get these with detent pins as well, 3/8, ½ inch. I think we're looking at $199 bare tool. Okay. Kit wise, I don't know any of the pricing yet on that. Again, when I review these tools individually, and you know, we'll get more into specs and all that stuff. Again, I just wanted to do a quick unboxing. Obviously, it's 36 minutes long, so I got to get out of here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys want to get out. But you know, it is what it is. All right. So we'll catch you guys on the flip side of things. All right. Yep. The freaks. All right. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.